Anybody here familiar with a YouTuber named Peter McKinnon? Anybody here know who Peter McKinnon was 2 years ago? Exactly. And that's my point. He started from zero with a YouTube channel just like any of you. And in the last year, he's blown up. He's at what, 1.6 million now? Is that about right, Daryl? And you know, he did it through hard work and sweat and well over 100 videos. Peter had a couple of skill sets under his belt that were very advantageous. But that doesn't mean that you don't have skills or you don't have a voice or you don't have something that there could be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people who are underrepresented in terms of like maybe there's 1 million people that don't have a knitting channel to watch. You just don't know until you try. I didn't think that there were 100,000 people that wanted to be creative entrepreneurs per se and wanted to learn how to freelance or build a business or not be a starving artist. I'm really encouraged that a lot of people don't want to be a starving artist because I've spent a better part of my life watching a bunch of people who are ridiculously talented at art or photography or painting or sculpting that live for their nights and weekends and are working a 9-to-5 that's crushing their soul and their creative spirit. They're sitting there and they're one of the most tremendous artists, and I can't understand why they're not on billboards and why they're bagging groceries instead. And it's a problem that I'm so passionate about solving, but I didn't necessarily think that there was anyone who was going to actually listen to me. I didn't have that audacity. I didn't have that bravado that 100,000, 250,000 people actually would care what I have to say about it. But they did. And I bet you that there's probably tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands of people who care about exactly the same things that you care about. We all are individuals. We all are unique. We all have things that we love. But guess what? As bad as it might feel sometimes, we're not really alone. And the great thing is we finally live in an era that our parents and grandparents never got to see, where we're not beholden to having to get along with or conform to the 10 or 20 people that we're stuck in a room with every day. We're not limited by maybe the fact that we're born in a small town or in this part of the world or that part of the world, or maybe to a family where they just don't get the thing that we want to do. We have this beautiful invention called the internet. That means that we can put ourselves at any given time in the environment with the people who care about exactly the same things that we care about, that share the same values, that have the same dreams, that have the same vision, that have the same crazy, stupid excitement over the goofy thing that we could talk about for 5 hours without ever stopping.